I was given an ultimatum. I could either resign or he would fire me.
Former McCall Police Chief Jerry Summers finally breaks his silence after winning a wrongful termination lawsuit against the city of McCall. A federal jury decided Summers was fired because of actions he took against the city manager. Our Karen Zakalak sat down with former police chief this morning, joins us now with the interview you'll see only on 7.
Carolyn, Summers filed this 36-page lawsuit just weeks after he was fired back in 2013. Since that time, he says he was unable to speak about what unfolded inside the police department and how he says he was treated. After a 5-day jury trial in federal court, the verdict came back in his favor, and he says finally his reputation has been restored. Jerry Summers joined the McCall Police Department back in 1997 and by 2005 had become chief. He said he immediately started trying to improve the department's negative public perception.
The community felt that we had too many officers, we made too many stops, and we were too aggressive in those stops.
Summers tells us in 2012 he started working with then interim city manager Eugene Drabinski on a survey to address the issue. 400 people filled it out online, and when the results were discussed in a city council meeting on September 19th, Summers says Drabinski suddenly and aggressively came at him.
He exploded, got red in the face, took 2 steps towards me, and depending on which account you listen to, he had his fist balled up and he took a boxer stance while I was seated.
Summers says he felt physically threatened, and he and his officers later filed a report about the incident. In the lawsuit, Summers explains that Drabinski became the permanent city manager shortly after, saying their relationship only got worse when Summers reported that Drabinski had been driving on a suspended license from another state. In January, Summers says he was told he was being let go, but given no reason.
It was devastating. It was very difficult for me.
Summers says eventually he was told his termination was because his management and city council didn't support him and his leadership had failed. But he says his performance as chief proves otherwise. The federal jury agreed, returning a 2-page verdict saying Summers wrongfully lost his job for 2 reasons. Because he reported the city manager's hostility during a meeting and because he reported that the city manager was driving on a suspended license. Summers was awarded $400,000 in damages.
I feel vindicated. My reputation has been restored, which was one of the most important things to me.
McCall's mayor says she stands behind city council's actions and says she has confidence in the city's process and their people.
We're disappointed in the outcome. We have a good policy and procedures manual that we'll continue to follow, and I can't see us making any big changes in the future.
Late this afternoon, Drabinski sent us a statement saying, quote, 2 years ago, I did what I believed was the right thing, and I did it in what I thought was the right way. The Boise jury decided I was wrong about the second part, and I must honor their verdict. The first part, however, will be judged by the McCall Police Department and the community of McCall. I will honor their verdict as well, end quote. Now, Drabinski declined an interview with us, and in the several years we've been following this story, he has provided few details about the reason behind Summers' termination. And as for Summers, Carolyn, he now lives here in the Valley. He's working in the insurance field, but says he would like to get back into law enforcement.
How does the city of McCall come up with that money?
We asked them that. They said actually their insurance covers it, so it has the taxpayers won't be paying for it.